How does one man stand against the greatest armies on earth and win? Not by numbers, not by power, but by something far more dangerous. A mind history still struggles to understand. The year is 1187. The air over the deserts of the Middle East burns with heat. Sand whispers across endless horizons, and the clash of steel echoes through ancient lands. Empires are colliding. On one side, the Crusader armies of Europe, knights in shining armor, banners raised high, marching with absolute conviction. On the other, a man, Saladin, not born a king, not raised as a conqueror, but destined to face the greatest armies the world had ever seen. The land was soaked in tension, religious fury, political betrayal, endless war. Jerusalem, the prize, a city sacred and cursed, and everyone wanted it. But Saladin wasn't just fighting for land. He was fighting for something deeper, something far more dangerous. And what he did next changed history forever. Before the battle came silence, a strange, heavy silence. Saladin studied his enemies, not just their weapons, but their weaknesses. He waited and waited because he understood something others didn't. The strongest armies fall from within. The Crusaders were powerful, yes, but divided, arrogant, overconfident, and slowly Saladin began to tighten the trap, cutting supply lines, controlling water, forcing them into the open desert where the sun itself became a weapon. Imagine it, armored knights suffocating under the burning sky, thirst tearing through their bodies, dust choking their lungs. No escape, no mercy from nature. And then he struck. The Battle of Hattin. Steel clashed, men screamed, banners fell into the sand. But this wasn't just a battle, it was a collapse, an entire army broken. And at the center of it all, Saladin, calm, precise, unstoppable. But that was only the beginning, because what came next shocked even his enemies. After victory, he didn't become a monster. He didn't burn everything. He didn't slaughter without reason. Instead, he showed mercy. A mercy so unexpected it confused the world. Prisoners were spared, civilians protected. Even his enemies spoke of his honor. But why? Why would a man capable of destroying the greatest armies choose restraint? What he understood still confuses historians today. Then came the moment that defined everything. Jerusalem, the city that had seen rivers of blood before, the city that expected another massacre. The gates trembled, the people waited, fear in every breath, because history had taught them one thing: when armies win, cities burn. But when Saladin entered, something unthinkable happened. No slaughter, no chaos, no revenge, just control, discipline, silence. He allowed people to leave safely. He protected the holy sites. He chose order over destruction. And the world didn't know how to react. Was this the same man who defeated the greatest armies, or something else entirely? Because true power isn't always in destruction. Sometimes it's in restraint. And that realization changed everything. But here's the part no one talks about. Power like this comes at a cost we may never fully understand. Saladin became a legend, not just for victory, but for how he used it. A leader who defeated the greatest armies, yet refused to become what he fought against.
But the mystery remains. Was he a genius strategist, a man of faith, or something more rare? A leader who understood the true nature of power? Because history is filled with conquerors, but very few who knew when to stop. And maybe that's the real question. In a world driven by power, would leaders like Saladin even survive today? If this story made you question everything you thought about power, then you're already thinking deeper than most. So tell me, was Saladin's mercy his greatest strength or his biggest risk? Comment your answer below. Subscribe for more dark historical stories. And watch the next video, because the truth behind history is never what it seems.